In this video, I am going to use time intelligence features, but this time I would create a date table using a measure called calendar auto. I would create relationship of this date table with the fact table, and then I will dynamically analyze and review the data year-wise, quarter-wise, and if needed, month-wise. So with a single date table, I can get year, quarter, month, and days data so easily. So we will start with get data, Excel. Source file is saved on desktop. Source file name is sales data in multiple tables. Select, open. Now the connection established. Again, we will select the files, the tables with the blue header. Cost price, product, sales data, unit price is our source file, and this source file has 4 tables. Transform data, processing queries. So this is the screen of Power Query. We have 4 tables, 4 separate sheets, 4 tables we can say. Unit price, sales data, product, cost price. Now we will rename again. Cost price is fine. Product 2, I will rename it as product only. Product. Then sales data. Sales data 1 is the name, so I will change it to sales data, and then unit price. So the first step again is data cleansing and data formatting. We will clean the data. We will remove some of the columns, because the less the columns, the more easily we could handle the information. So if we just go through the tables, the cost price has 3 columns: code, product, unit cost. Product again has 2 columns: product and code. Sales data has some columns. It also has product and product code. Here it is. This is product code, and here it is product. Okay. And unit price has 3 columns: code, product, and unit price. So there is duplication of 2 columns, product and code, but we will keep only a code in each of the tables, and we will delete product because we already have product in sales data. We have product in product table, cost price, and unit price. So from cost price, we will delete product. Remove column. Product table already has 2 columns, product and product code. We will keep it. Sales data, again we will do data cleansing. Date we have, month we don't need month because we already have date column, and now we will be applying time intelligence measures. So it's easy for us to have less columns and delete the useless columns. Month will be deleted, year will be deleted, remove. Customer ID don't need, remove. Customer age don't need, remove. Age group, remove. The less the columns, the more easy it would be to handle the information. Country, okay fine. State, okay fine. Product category we need. Subcategory, fine. Product code, okay, we will keep product code. Product we will remove. I am keeping product code in each of the table because while creating relationships, we will use product code, and product code will be the common column, and we would drag and drop in each of the tables to create the relationships. Frame size, remove. Order quantity is fine. So we will rename order date as I will rename date as order date, because we have order quantity here in this table. Customer gender is fine. So again, I will check that date formattings, data formattings. Order date is fine. Data type date. Gender is text. Country is text. Date is text. Product category text. Subcategory text. So I will do it a bit faster. Product code, whole number. Order quantity is whole number. Fine. From unit price, I will remove product column. So we will keep only code and unit price. From product, I will not remove anything. I will not remove any column. From cost price, I've already removed product column. So it's good. Now we will close and apply, and we will go in Power BI. Query changes are applied. All the changes we have done in the query, like removing the columns, changing the data types, will be applied in will be reflected in Power BI. Now the next step is creating the relationships. Minimize. So here already we can see some of the relationships already established, so we will delete all because we will create our own relations. So manage relationships, delete, 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 delete. So all the relations which were already established will be deleted now. Close. So we can see that sales data has most information. It is a fact table, and the other three are dimension tables or dim tables. So we will keep dim tables above of fact table because we will create relationships. All right. So now code is here as well. So drag and drop from unit price to sales data. Product code, relationship created. Now code from product will be dragged and dropped in product code of sales data. And again, cost price has also code, so it will be drag and drop here in product. So the benefit or the advantage or the purpose of this relationship is that from this fact table, from this sales data, I can filter unit price, I can filter product, I can filter cost price. This is the main purpose of creating relationships. And while creating measures, also I can use data of unit price, this table of unit price. I can use data from this table cost price easily. Otherwise we cannot create measures, we cannot prepare measures, because for measures relationships is a must. Okay, now we will create a date table. Although we already have order date, a date column here in this sales data, but this order date column which we can see here will not give us much information. If we will create a date table from the measure called calendar auto, it will give us more dynamic results. We can get quarter-wise data, we can get month-wise data, we can get year-wise data easily. So the data will be more dynamic. We can go in prior years, we can dynamically view the reports. So now we will create a new table called date table. It's very simple. We will click on new table. Date is equal to calendar auto, bracket open and bracket close. Now the date table will be created. We can see that the date table is created. So this date table would automatically create dates with reference to our fact table, which is actually sales data. So like if I see in this sales data, this sales data has the order date column, and the data has, this column has data for like 2011, 12, 13. So it will, this date table which we just created, this one, it will automatically create dates and years with reference to this fact table sales data. So we have 3 years dates already created, 13, 12 and 11. So simple. So from this measure calendar auto, we created this date table. Now we will create a relationship between this date table and our fact table. So we will go again in model, date, drag and drop in this order date. So since the relationship is established, we can easily hide this in report view, but we will do it later. Okay, now we will go in again report. So now we have established the relationships. We can see from here we have created a new table, date table, through calendar auto. Now we will prepare our report, a dynamic report. We will click on this matrix. We will click on product. Okay, So all the products are names are here. So now I will create some relationships. So I will go create new measure, and so I will create new some measures now. So as we have seen that, and we noticed that the order quantity was in sales data table. Say order quantity was in sales data table, and the unit price was in another table. We can see from here the order quantity is here, unit price is here in another table, unit cost price in another table. So we use a new measure for getting total sales, which is called SumX. So new measure, total sales is equal to SumX. Sales data is our main table. Sales data. This is sales data, comma, and within sales data we have order quantities. Sales, again sales data. Sorry, I have to put SumX. SumX sales data, comma, and in sales data we have order quantity. This is order quantity, multiply by the unit price. The sales price was in another table. As we have seen, the table name was unit price. So we will establish a connection, and we will use another measure, another formula called related, and from related I will use unit price. I hope it would be clear now. If we go again in the models, we will go later on, we will create another measure. We will copy paste now this, copy again, new measure, total cost. We need total cost because total cost was not available before. Control V. Sorry, again I have like SumX sales data, order quantity, or order quantity is in sales data table. Now we need cost price. So cost price would come like this: cost price, unit cost, bracket closed. We get total cost. Now I need gross margin or gross profit. I will create new measure, gross profit or gross margin. We will make it is equal to total sales less total cost. Total cost. So now we get gross margin. Again I will move all these measures in another table, enter data. I will give it name my measures, load, and I will transfer all the measures in that table. Total sales transferred to my measure, gone. Total cost transferred to my measure, gone. Gross margin, my measure. All right. So now I will again go into this model icon. I clicked on model. So again I will repeat that we had order quantity in sales data table. Here is the order quantity. We had unit price in unit price table. We had cost price, unit cost in cost price table. That is the reason we use this measure, this formula of SumX and related, because some information we got from this table And since the relation was already there, so we used the related term, related formula, and we pulled unit price first to get total sales, and then cost price to get total cost. Now it would be clear. Again, we will go in our report. So we'll click here. Now I will again drag and drop total sales, total cost, and cost margin. So my measures, I will open this. I will delete this column 1 because it's not needed. Delete. My measures, the first icon, total sales, drag and drop, total cost, drag and drop, gross margin, drag and drop. Okay, now if I will click on total sales, I will change the currency. I got dollar. Okay, fine. Now if I click on total cost, I will click on currency, United States, dollar, gross margin, again dollar. So it was quite easy. Now I will use time intelligence features. I already have the date table with me, so I need the data for last 3 years. Maybe I could need quarterly data as well. So drop down, date hierarchy, I will again drop down. So I need the dates in column form. So I will click on here and I will drop here. Okay. So I have 2011, 12, 13, 14, and so on, 15, 16 data. Okay. Now again create the date filter. I will click on here. Again list. Okay. Now I will go in. I will do some formatting. I need horizontal. I will check the size. So I will just do a bit formatting here. It will be more visible now. So I will take it here. This is date. Okay. Now this is 16 data, this is 12 data, this is 2011 data. Okay, I will shoot. Okay. Now I will again create one more filter for quarter. I will again create in no time, like just we need to create the measures. We'll drop here, sales cost, sale cost margin. It's quite easy. Got sales cost margin. If you need date, you will drag and drop in columns, same as it is. Okay, so this is 11 data, 12 data, 13 data, 14, 15, 16. So now I will create another filter. Now I need quarter wise. Again I will make it horizontal, general, horizontal Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4. So this is how I will keep it here. Okay, now Q1 data, Q2 data for 16, Q3 data, Q4 data. Okay, Q4 is like this. Okay, so we will make it 12, 13, 14. Just control and click 16. Okay, or we can make it like this. Okay, now I will create one more visual. Total sales by year. So I will click here. Total sales. So we will make 13, 14, 15, 14, okay. 15 and 16. Okay. Now I will click on if I click here, total sales year wise. So I get total sales by year. Again, Control C, Control V. I will make pie chart. So I got, now I will get, I need gross margin by year. Or if I need quarter wise, then I can do like this. All the quarters, like if I need for 15, this is Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4. If I need 16, it's for 2 years, gross margin by quarter. So I can dynamically move the data. One more chart I need. I will make total cost and total sales. Total sales, total cost, country wise. So this is how I can view total sales and total cost by country. So simple. And now I can dynamically move the data easily. Q1 if I need for like for 16, for 15, if Q1 data I need, I can view like this. If I want for more years, I can click on all the years. It's quite simple. Not Q1, so for all the years. So it was quite simple. So what we have done, we created a new table, a date table using calendar auto measure. And another thing, I used SumX formula and related formula, because some data was in one table, some data was in another table. So to get the data from other tables, I use SumX. Order quantity was in sales data table, but cost price was in another table and unit price was in another table. So to get total sales, I use SumX and related formula. Okay, so since I have created the visuals, I can hide this code from here, hide the report review, hide this code here, because the relationship was already there. Date is already date. I will use this, so I will hide report view. Order quantity, already I have used this, I can hide it. I can hide product code as well, because but the report will not be, report will be same. Fine.